So since I had a chance to speak with you last Monday when the Yanks put the finishing touches on Week 1 of the MLB season in 2019, the Bombers have now wrapped up 2 weeks in the new campaign. Let's tell you all about it. They enter Week 3 of the season with a disappointing night tonight against the hometown Astros in H-Town in Houston. The Yankees fall 4-3. I'll tell you more about that loss in just a moment. Let's explain how the Bombers are now 500, 5 up and 5 down. Yankees fall in 2 of 3 to the Tigers last Tuesday and Wednesday. They got shook up by the Tiger pitching staff. Yankees only muster 2 runs in the loss. A couple of hard luck pitchers, I should say, for the Yankees, including Jonathan Loaisiga. He only allowed a run in his start against the Tigers in 4 innings. They'll look to call on him tomorrow and be the ultimate stopper for the Yankees, who have their 3-game win streak stopped by the Astros tonight. Meanwhile, the Yankees got their bats healthy heading into the series tonight in Houston against the Baltimore Orioles. That may be the case for a lot of visiting teams at Camden Yards, which, by the way, is one of the great ballparks in Major League Baseball. You know what? It's one of the great stadiums in professional sports, period. I've seen a lot of them, including a lot of big league parks. If you have a chance to go, Baltimore's a cool town. The stadium is fantastic, regardless of the level of play, maybe by the home team. Whatever happened to Chris Davis? Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the Yankees. Outslugged the Orioles in more ways than one this weekend, 29-11. Belt 14 home runs, 7 alone on Sunday. 3 by Gary Sanchez. Clint Frazier, a difference-making game winner, 3-run shot on Saturday. At one point, between 6 at-bats from Saturday into Sunday, he had been 3 for 6, all 3 of those home runs. He leads the Yankees right now in average, 429, Red Thunder, in Fuego for the Bronx Bombers. Tonight, Frazier, 1 of 2 players, including Luke Voit with RBI singles against Justin Verlander. Aaron Judge hit a solo home run. The Yankees, with the commanding 3-1 lead, sent Verlander to the showers, allowed those 3 runs on 7 hits and 6. Masahiro Tanaka, A-OK, and then some for the Yankees. The only chink in the armor came when Jose Altuve would launch a 450-foot mammoth blast with a 5'6" former MVP against Tanaka, who exited the game after 6 sparkling innings. I love using that word, especially when it comes to starting pitching and a true pro like Tanaka. Love the guy. Ice water in his veins. 3-1, Zach Britton comes in to protect the lead in the 7th. Roughed up, allows the 2 tying runs. Makes it 3-3. 8th inning, Adam Ottavino, first player to ever wear 0 for the Yankees. How about that? The born and raised New York City boy didn't get the job done tonight. He's pitched in 6 of 10 games. He's been the iron arm for the Yankees. What had happened to him in the 8th inning? A walk, a single, a 22-foot dribbler. Broken bat style. Into no man's land on the first base side. Greg Bird, who got the golden sombrero. Yes, that golden sombrero when you strike out 4 times in Major League Baseball in one game. Also struggling to field the play. Game-winning run, go-ahead run, I should say, for the Stros would come in. Bullpen would take care of business, wrapping it up as the Yanks will try to rebound tomorrow. On the injury front, yes, the Yankees are bruised, battered. The walking wounded. Compared him to the MASH 4077 last week in my report. Here's the deal on some of the injuries, okay? Luis Severino, bad news. Sound the alarms. Went out to throw a few practice tosses today in Tampa. Reported discomfort. They send him back to New York tomorrow. We'll have an MRI. The injury is 1. I do not play a doctor on TV. Don't profess to do so. Never did. But it's one of those injuries that has to have you worried. One, there's ongoing inflammation in the throwing shoulder and has yet to heal, and he has not pitched in a game since spring training back on March 5. CC Sabathia, a couple wins short of 250 in his career, will rejoin the Yankees, 38 years young. They're in a practice game today in Tampa. A-OK for the big guy. Should rejoin the Yankees to start his first of the season on Saturday or Sunday. Dylan Bestances, also good news. They expect him back sooner than later, late in the month. Giancarlo Stanton, they expect him back. He has the biceps problem sometime late in the month as well. Of course, Didi, Tommy John surgery. Best case scenario, all-star break. Who else? The injuries continue. Miguel Andujar. Slight baseball activities resume. That one's indefinite as well. Oh, and by the way, Troy Tulowitzki, since we spoke last week, he's the latest guy to the IL. It'll always be the DL for me. But now they're politically correct, so it's the injured list, not the disabled list. He's on the IL with a strained calf. It's indefinite. The Yankees making do. Clint Frazier, as I mentioned, has been sizzling hot. He's really helped carry the Yankees. Guys like Gio Urshela will get a chance for him to play third base now. We'll see some of the young guys chip in as well. So we'll see what happens on the injury front. But the Bombers are 500 right now. Good for 2.5 games and back of the surging Rays in the AL East. But as you know, my friends, in a 162-game season, by no means is it a sprint. It is a marathon. So we've got a long way to go. I look forward to catching you up throughout the season. I'll bring you my report next week as I'll recap week 3 then of the Major League Baseball season for the New York Yankees. Till then, I'm Matt Levine saying so long and enjoy the Bronx Bombers baseball.